Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Courtney Ray, and I'm here with another review. If y'all only knew what I'm going through to get these videos up, you wouldn't even believe me. But I'm trying because I'm dedicated to what I'm doing, and I promise that I'm going to get this thing right. Okay, I'm new to uploading videos on YouTube, but I'm not new to this YouTube game. Like, I know about YouTube. I've watched YouTube videos for years, so I'm trying to get my life. However, we're going to go ahead. Oh yeah, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also hit that little bell so you get notifications when I post. Okay, honey, like, what are you doing? Like, you need to go ahead and follow me. I got some things coming up on this channel, so you want to stay tuned. Stay tuned. However, if you're new, I'm doing reviews on TV shows, y'all. Love and Hip Hop Miami, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Married to Med, and so just stay tuned, okay? This review tonight is going to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta. If you don't know, Housewives of Atlanta come on every Sunday at 8 o'clock on Bravo. So, I mean, if you ain't doing nothing, what else you doing with your life? You could be watching Housewives of Atlanta, okay? Then my brown girls, they living it up, okay? Let's go ahead and jump into it so I don't have any more interruptions. Portia and Lauren, you see them at the foundation. Hosea feeds the homeless and hungry. They get ready to go to Houston to help the people who were affected by Hurricane Harvey. So that was good to see. We also got to see Shamia reach out to Portia and kind of say, hey girl, I see what you're doing. I want to help you out. That's good. That's what grown women do. We going down to Houston and we want to save some lives. We want to go help out the community. Now, Portia hadn't seen Shamia. Shamia hadn't seen Portia since the Shamia's bridal shower. But hey, Shamia saw Portia was doing something and she reached out. That's what it's all about. We're not here to go back and forth for that hoorah about why I can't come to your wedding, all this BS. I'm going to come help you down in Houston. So that was good to see. Cynthia and Candy meet up for dinner. They talk about the elephant room. If you watched the last episode, you know nothing went down in the elephant room but a bunch of mess. Nothing was fixed. Everybody was still doing what they wanted to do and saying how they felt and never really made amends with anybody they had problems with. Cynthia asked Candy if she was going to Houston. Candy said, no, girl, I already gave my donation. Ain't no need for me to go. They showed a clip where Portia asked if people were going to come help her in Houston, and everybody looking at each other like, girl, you know we want food with you. What we going to go help for? So, looks like it was just Portia and Cynthia at this point that was going, and that's pretty fine. To me, I feel like less is always better, because, I mean, with these girls, you never know what may happen. They could have got down there, and nobody would have been able to reap the benefits of them coming. So that was good to see that Cynthia and Portia were going. Kenya was supposed to be at dinner with the girls. However, she did not show up. She FaceTimed Kenya and told her, look, I'm not going to be able to come down to Houston. I'm going to be with my husband. Cynthia felt some type of way. I mean, I guess you can feel some type of way, but you really can't. This girl is married. You know, she's been trying to find her husband since season 1. Let her be with her husband. Okay, her husband is in New York. She in Atlanta. Let her go head on. Okay, you will get your friend when you get your friend. Okay? We all know if Kenya could have been there, she would have been there. Kenya is all about giving back. Don't rock with her like that. Don't bang with her. Don't care for her antics. But she will do what she need to do. Okay? Moving right along to Sheree. Sheree is at her chateau. You know, she don't work. She don't have no job nowhere. So she's sitting at home. Of course, who calls? Tyrone, Prison Bae. Prison Bae calling to check on her. How you doing? How your back doing? And all that type of stuff like that. He gets on the girls. How the girls treating you? Nene still talking mess? Sheree like, yeah, you know, we try to squash it, but, you know, you never know how Nene's going to respond to certain things. That's when Tyrone goes and say, is Nene married? How long has she been married? When she get remarried? Last time I checked, she was trying to holler at me. When Nene was doing Celebrity Apprentice, Tyrone said Nene was trying to fly him out to where she was. What? Now, leave it to Nene, honey. She don't do con artists. Look, y'all tripping. She don't do con artists, but they said that Nene used to be a booster. Now, we all know how hot Atlanta is. It's some scammers. You got to fake it till you make it. Everybody start somewhere. Now, I don't know if that's real or not. You know, Nene got mug shots. Don't know what they for. They could be for boosting. I don't know. Tyrone could be telling the truth. But we going to have to wait till he get out of jail. And that's what? 4-5 years, they say. We'll see. Ain't got time for that. Cynthia and the girls show up. Cynthia, Mal, Portia, and Lauren, they show up to Houston before going to their little first event. They look and see what Hurricane Harvey did, how it messed up the houses, left people without anything. So that was kind of good to see them kind of be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this truly happened. And then they go over to help out a benefit at this little youth center. So that was good to see. This part in the episode really broke my heart. The first part, Candy and Riley, they go out on a drive. Riley is getting of age now. She's 15. Candy took her out because she got her learner's permit on a little drive, which is cute, okay? What was real cute and what was real shocking, but it wasn't shocking, that Riley was pushing that Mercedes truck, honey. And she was pushing it like she had driven it before. And, honey, if I was learning how to drive in a Mercedes truck, you couldn't tell me nothing. I don't think kids who are learning how to drive should be driving luxury vehicles because you're not teaching them anything. But I'm not here to judge anybody's parenting skills. But I do know from learning how to drive, you usually tear your car up when you first get it. Now, I know Candy has the money to go purchase another car or replace it, but I just feel like when starting out driving, you should have like a little hand-me-down that your mama been driving since she was 16 years old, or your mama get you a cash car, or you just get a little cheap car for your kids because they're going to tear it up. However, do it for the culture, Candy. Let them know your daughter can push a Mercedes truck, okay? What broke my heart is when they got back, Block called Riley's dad. And you can tell that when he called, Riley's whole aura just changed. He said, thank you, baby girl, for the birthday shout out. I want to take you out for your birthday and all the type of stuff like that. And that's when he went to say, yeah, I'm at the hospital now waiting for my king to come. Candy was just like, I told you, I think he was going to have a little brother on the way. And Riley was just like, all the type of stuff like that. Riley wasn't here for it. Block and Candy get out the phone. Candy like, why every time, he get on the phone, why you act like that? She was like, y'all know how Riley is. Riley is real standoffish. She ain't for the cameras. I don't feel like she is anyway. And Candy was like, well, don't have an attitude. She was like, I don't have an attitude. Honey, they walk off, go in that house, and Riley breaks down crying. I'm like, oh, God, Riley. That really broke my heart, y'all. It was so sad. And Candy was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Like it just happened out of nowhere. Now, at this scene, we could not see them because they were in the house, but they were still Mike. And Riley was just crying. She was just bawling. And Candy was like, what's wrong? Todd said, what's wrong? And Candy was like, her dad called. And Candy was like, take these mics off of me. Like, we got to figure out. I got to know what's wrong. And what broke my heart even more is when Ace was like, Riley. I was like, oh, Lord. Now, I can understand why Riley could be a little standoffish. Riley's dad wasn't in her life. For the longest time, it's just been her and Candy. So I understand that. She's trying to build a relationship with her father. She don't like being put on the spot. Then she was there in front of the camera, so that make it any more awkward. And then to hear your daddy say, yeah, my king is on the way. I'm having another baby. Like, it's just like, dang, like, what about me? Like, every girl wants that, daddy's girl relationship. And Riley didn't get that. Like, that is hurtful. Like, to see him, boast about this new baby coming, like the king on the way to king. I would feel some type of way too. Like, oh my God, like, what did I do wrong? You don't feel that way about me. It's just a lot. Riley wear all that makeup, but she's still a child at the end of the day. And I'm really hoping that they can get towards something better as a relationship. And Candy did suggest to him going to counseling, so that was good. Let's see. Portia goes to the radio station to promote Hartford Houston that she's doing with the little benefit or whatever, so that was cool or whatever. Cynthia have her event, and Portia comes to support her for that, so that was good. Portia and Lauren come. Kenya pops up. She didn't tell or call Cynthia back and say, girl, I'm coming. She just show on up. That was interesting. Cynthia Shamia and Portia hash out their beef. So that was good to see too. That they were able to kind of hash out their problems. Portia was like, I really don't want to go back and forth. We can just dead it and just move forward. I like that. Ain't no need to harbor all that stuff. Keep it moving. Kenya making some slip remarks talking about when she got to the Habitat for Humanity, they were going to knock down drywall and all that type of stuff like that. When Portia at her event, they were giving out food and supplies and all that type of stuff like that. And King was just like, I didn't come to, wear a nice gown and all that. I'm looking like, first of all, you stay throwing shade. We all know Portia may not be the one who puts in a lot of work, but she didn't say she was going to, put on a gown to go to a ball. Where are you going to wear that mess to anyway? Hell, Houston was flooded at the time. No offense, but Kenya, she just, I don't know, she gets on my nerves. Cynthia, when Kenya showed up, Cynthia ditched Portia and didn't go to Portia event. And Portia was like, dang, girl, am I the side piece in that? Your main chick show up and you just kind of ditch me to the side. So yeah, instead of going to Portia's event, Cynthia went with Kenya to Habitat Humanity to knock down some drywall. I would have went to Portia event. No tea, no shade, y'all. I'm just saying, and the way that Kenya was acting, I would have definitely went to, because Kenya was on a whole nother level. Getting back to Candy and Block. Candy meets with Block, to figure out, okay, how can we make this relationship work? Block made a good point. He said, Candy, in order for Riley to have a good relationship with me and you need to be on the right path. So that was good to see. And Candy was like, I give you that. So I think they're going to work on something. And Candy also let Block know, Riley is tough to crack, which she is. She don't really know you. She's working to know you, but she don't know you. So counseling's going to work out for them. Portia got low on food. I felt really bad for her, but they end up working it out, baby. I don't know who they called. Bravo sent some subs down there to feed the rest of them people, but them people got fed. They didn't expect all those people to come out, but they did, and that's even better. You helped out more people than you even imagine. Yeah, if you look back at the episode, if you did not see it, Kenya, like I said, Kenya, Cynthia, and Mal, they were knocking down the drywall, and not Cynthia, but Kenya was being real rude. Shamia called like, hey girl, I'm here trying to figure out where you are. And Kenya was like, okay, I'm busy asking people for Habitat Humanity. Like, just being real rude. Like, just trying to take charge. I understand you there to help out, but baby, you being there for 24 hours, you won't go rebuild everybody's house in the neighborhood. So you could have piped down a couple of more notches. Okay, it was not that deep. Okay, Shamia was there to help. All you had to do was pause what you was doing. Like I said, you couldn't knock down all the drywall in 24 hours. So, Kenya does the most. They get to dinner. Cynthia, Mal, Lauren, Shamia, Portia, they get to dinner to talk about, the benefits. Portia said, Cynthia, I didn't like the way, you kind of ditched me for Kenya, whatever. Cynthia was just like, well, we were here to do one thing, which they were. So it was no need to go back and forth. It was no need. But, it was good that they expressed, or Portia expressed how she felt, and they kept it moving. Now, when Kenya come along, first of all, she laid the kitchen closed. She can't get nothing to eat. She sit down, and all she can do is get water. Now, Shamia had brought up to the girls prior to Kenya coming that she felt some type of way how Kenya was reacting to her, how she was acting like real, real rude. So when Kenya showed up, Shamia expressed it. Of course, Kenya, she won't have it. She was really being real passive-aggressive, interrupting the girl, asking for more waters and lemon because I guess she was thirsty. She had to, and hungry at the same time. But she was really dismissing Shamia. And Shamia didn't understand why. Shamia was just trying to tell her how she felt. Kenya storms off to the bathroom and is just like, that's why Mark don't want me around here. They always trying to start fights with me. I don't care nothing about them hoes, blase, blase. And I'm just like, girl, you really that mad? You really that mad? But you can sit here and antagonize people and attack them. But when somebody coming at you for something you've done, you don't want to listen. You don't want to sit through it. Stormed off, even left the restaurant, got in the car and was like, I'm out of here. Like, she threw a temper tantrum to that producer. Portia tried to check on her. This is not a moment. flipped the bird to the camera and went outside, hopped in the car. Of course, Cynthia runs to her. What's going on? I mean, where it was the point where Kenya rolled the window up on Cynthia, and Cynthia, crazy as hell, knocking on the window. First of all, we all grown. I'm not about to run after you every time something doesn't go your way, but you know that's how Cynthia is with Kenya. And then for you to have the audacity to roll your window up while I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with you, I'm trying to be a good friend, and this how you do me? Girl, what? So, of course, Cynthia just walks on off, and, you know, the episode basically ends like that with, you know, not Portia, but the ladies talking about how Kenya just left and stormed off. So, yeah, this episode was pretty good. It had some moments, some really good moments. So, it was good to see the ladies use this platform to give back and touch on Hurricane Harvey and also some other type of moments that were good in the episode as well. So yeah, that was a review on Housewives of Atlanta. Like I said, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Hey, it's Friday, y'all. Married to Medicine come on at 9 o'clock. I got to go. But yeah, subscribe to my channel. Comment below if I missed anything. Also hit that little bell so you'll know when I post another video. I got another review coming, but you'll probably get that tomorrow. Peace.